Hey, hello guys, I'm again here. Okay, today I'm going to explain about relative clause. So, a relative clause is a group of words that modify noun or pronoun, right? First, you need to understand about a clause. Clause is a group of word, right? It is a group of word and a part of longer sentence. It has its own subject and a predicate. But in a relative clause, also it is the same. It is a group of word, but it modify noun or pronoun. You have to understand this, right? It modify means it can explain about that. It can explain about noun, particular noun. We can say, like I'm giving you one example. The girl who is using mobile there is my student. Who is using mobile there? Who is using mobile there? The girl is a noun. Who is using mobile there is a clause, is my student, right? So here I used the relative clause. A girl means एक गर्ल जो वहाँ पर मोबाइल यूज कर रही है वो मेरी स्टूडेंट है, राइट? तो यहाँ पर रिलेटिव क्लॉज में हु का मतलब क्या हो गया? जो, right? Girl who is standing here is my student. It is a relative clause. The girl is a noun, and who is standing there is a relative clause, right? Okay, so relative clause can be made from the WH word like who, but here the meaning will be different from interrogative type of WH word, right? There who means con, but here who means jo. Like the girl who is sitting there is my student. Girl जो वहाँ बैठी हुई है वो मेरी student है. So here I used relative clause, right? The girl is a noun, and who is sitting there is explaining about that girl. So here I can easily say. And second, one important thing that you need to understand, that WH word ask questions like who is there, who is that girl. We can say who is that girl means वह girl कौन है. But the relative clause has a different meaning, and same as that also, right? And which, where is used for place. And also, if you notice in examination, like in board classes, class 12, generally the question used to come like uh, the village. I I live in a village where nobody is speaking English. So where nobody is speaking English means here where nobody is speaking English is used as a relative clause because it is describing a place, particular place. That's why it is used as a relative clause. And if we describe about any particular person, like somebody is there, then that will be also a relative clause. Okay, guys. Okay, let's move on. We can say the pen that you are using here again. The pen that you are using is a black. So the pen is a noun here. That you are using is a clause here, relative clause, is a black. Okay, so it is actually the pen that you are using. That you are using is explaining about the pen. Okay, I think you got it. Okay, so that we used that as a relative clause. Also same as the where we can use like the place where I teach nowadays is became famous because of me. I'm just joking, but it is. I mean, I used it here as a relative clause, right? So like this, you all need to use relative clauses. Some other word like whom. Whom means generally interrogative type of sentence is used. Whom means होता है कौन. But here in a relative clause, whom means uh, the boy whom you are talking. The boy whom you are talking is going to market. Whom you are talking is going to market, right? The boy is explaining. I mean, whom you are talking is explaining about the boy, right? He is going to market. So here, I mean, it is modifying a noun, same things I am going to explain again here. You all need to understand this because in speaking English, everybody talk about grammar is not important. Grammar is a base of spoken English, according to me. And yeah, of course, for word meaning, I can say only one thing, that you wanted to remember the word meaning. Don't go like water means pani, right? And like play means khelna. Don't go like this. Try to see the uses of that word. We all know that in English there can be different type of uses of particular one word. So go thoroughly that word. Try to understand that word and use in your own language. Give your own ideas, and by using your own ideas, you will be able to have a clarity over your mind, and you can use that according to your own way, and that is the most important thing, guys. And second thing in a relative clause that recently I mentioned, that was you have to practice everything, like who, uh, the girl who is sitting there is my children, or something different, like the mobile which you are watching is made by Samsung company. So here I also used a relative clause because the mobile is a noun, which you are using is a relative clause, right? I hope you understand these things. Any other word? Generally in examination the question was came like Kavita found the missing kiss. Generally, I mean, I observed previous 4 5 year question paper. I noticed this. Kavita found a missing kiss. So rewrite the sentence using relative clause here. Kavita found the missing keys. The keys, ठीक है, Kavita found the keys which were missing. So Kavita found the keys which were missing. So which were missing is here a relative clause. Like this. Like this, you all need to understand it. If you see in a relative clause, then who is used for person generally? Like person or yeah, person. Like Ram, who is my friend, became a doctor. So here I'm talking about Ram, who is my friend, is a clause here, relative clause, became a doctor. So here Ram, जो कि मेरा friend है, अभी doctor बन गया है. So like this you all need to use it. And second important thing, where is used for place, right? Like the school where I teach, right? Students are very intelligent. So the school is a place where I teach is the relative clause, right? And the students are intelligent is made by the clause combination. So like this, also many things like which is used for things, animals, like the mobile you are watching, which you are watching, sorry, the mobile is a noun here, which you are watching, जिसे आप देख रहे हैं. So which you are watching is explaining about mobile, right? So here we used a relative clause once again. So like this, all you need to use. One more important thing, guys, if you want to learn more about more uses about relative clause in your daily life. Actually, we all use relative clause in our daily life, but the problem I noticed, you sometimes we even don't know that we are using relative clause, right? But it's a pure grammatical concept, right? Second thing, there are a lot of there are few other things that you can use in a relative clause, right? Typically in a relative clause, if you observe, we use who, which, that, whose, whom, when, and where. When is used for time, where is used for place, who is used for a person, which is used for things, and that is used for both living things and non-living things, and the same way. So guys, hope you understand. If you have any question related this relative clause or noun clause or adverbial clause, right, give me the response, give me the comment. I will watch your comment and I will make a video on your comment. And one more important concern, if you want to learn grammar, just give the comment that I need to learn this grammar. I will give you complete detail related to that, right? There is no any grammar that I don't know, right? So guys, please do the comment which grammar you want to learn. I will be there and I will make next video on your topic. Okay, thank you, bye. We will meet next day on some other topic related to spoken English. Thank you guys so much.